Good day everyone. Today I will be presenting how mini batch K-means clustering can be applied to segment customers based on their spending behavior and income levels. This method helps businesses understand their customers better and create targeted marketing strategies. We started by loading the dataset, which contains information about 200 mall customers. The dataset includes the following columns: customer ID, gender, age, annual income, spending score, which is value between 1 and 100, indicating their spending habits. Here, we focus on the columns annual incomes and spending score for clustering, as they are the most relevant for understanding customer behavior. There were no missing values in the dataset, so we proceeded without cleaning the data. Next, we scale the selected features using a method called standard scaler. Why do we scale data? Because clustering algorithms like minibatch K-means are sensitive to difference in scales. For example, income values are in thousands while the spending score ranges from 1 to 100. Without scaling, the clustering algorithm might give more importance to income just because the values are larger. Scaling ensures that both features are treated equally. To decide how many clusters to use, we apply the elbow method. This method, called inertia, which measure how well the data points fit within their clusters. We plotted the inertia values for cluster counts ranging from 1 to 10. The graph showed a noticeable elbow at 4 clusters, which indicates the optimal number. This means grouping customers into 4 clusters provide a good balance between simplicity and accuracy. After determining the number of clusters, we use mini-batch K-means for clustering. Mini-batch K-means is faster than regular K-means because it processes small random samples of data called mini-batches, instead of using the entire data set at once. The algorithm assigns each customer to one of the 4 clusters. This cluster represents a group of customers with similar incomes and spending habits. To make the results more understandable, we created a scatter plot for clusters. In this graph, each point represents customers. The points are colored based on their cluster. The centroids, which are the centers of each cluster, are marked with X. This visualization clearly shows how customers are grouped based on their income and spending scores. Finally, we analyze the clusters to understand customer behavior. Cluster 1, high income and high spending customers. These are likely the most premium customers. Marketing strategy could focus on loyalty programs or exclusive offers. Cluster 2, low income but high spending customers. This group might respond well to discount or budget-friendly options. Cluster 3, low income and low spending customers. This segment may not be a priority, but upselling opportunities can be explored. Cluster 4, high income but low spending customers. Here the goal could be increased spending by introducing the luxury or premium promotions. By understanding these clusters, businesses can tailor their strategies to maximize customer satisfaction revenue. In conclusion, mini batch game means clustering is an efficient way to segment customers and gain valuable insight. By identifying customers' groups and their behaviors, businesses can implement targeted marketing strategies to serve their audience better.